Hi, welcome to P226's channel. This is going to be a video response to Irish. He's recently made a video that was called Keep It Simple, Stupid, where he was talking about people who have guns like this. This is pretty fucking tricked out, actually. This isn't quite what he was talking about, but it's pretty damn close. It doesn't have 6 flashlights and a couple of lasers on it, but it's very heavy for what it is. It's not designed to be, humped 20 miles through the jungle. Okay, this isn't the gun I'd pick for that. This gun can rapidly be made into that with components that I keep on hand, but it's not what it's set up for right now. This thing's set up for engaging targets from a fixed position or from a vehicle. Okay? Just because you have a gun like this doesn't mean you don't have stuff like this to throw on it. If I put this on instead of that stock that's on there, it cuts like 2 pounds off the rifle. Okay, if I pull the optic off, it's another pound. I mean, it's almost like a 7-pound rifle with that off. Anyway, don't judge a book by its cover, I guess is what I have to tell you. And part of it is, just because you have a rifle like this doesn't mean that you're delirious about what you can and can't carry through the woods. Honestly, if I was going to be going a long distance, I'd probably take a 10-22 and this. Okay, and yes, this does have a flashlight on it. Suck it. I mean, a gun can have a flashlight. Sorry, the camera was starting to focus. I hate my crappy camera. Anyway, just because you have a flashlight on a gun doesn't mean you're super tactical. I mean, God, look at the sling I have on this Sorry, I almost said an M16, but it's an AR-15. This is a British Army surplus sling, if I can get it out. It's meant for like a FAL, or maybe like a really late issue in Lee Enfield. It's not an uber tactical whatever. I'm clearly not very tactical. I have the ACOG because I bought it as military surplus. Actually, that's one of the ones that they got rid of when they had all that controversy over the Jesus scope stuff, because it has, I think it's John 8:12 on the side of the scope. Actually, I don't remember. Yeah, John 8:12, I think is what that says, a little far away. But I didn't spend $1,000 on that, let's put it that way. I bought it pretty damn cheap. Most of this I didn't do for money. I mean, most of the stuff I found pretty good deals on, and it did something I wanted, so I have it. Like the quad rail. I got that for $65 at a gun show. Okay, the only thing I really spent a lot of money on this whole gun was the base gun itself, and this stock. I always wanted one of those, and went and bought one. I bought this rifle when I turned 18. It was a Smith & Wesson M&P OR, which, if you're familiar with M&Ps, which it seemed you were in your video, you were talking about one. You know that's like the flat top without a quad rail, has like the gas block Picatinny rail on it. I bought that, and I bought a pair of M-Bus flip-up sights because I was kind of fucking broke after I bought that rifle. And they were the only thing I could afford, and I have to say, I really like them, and I wouldn't replace them with anything else. Okay, if I was running pure irons, I might get a fixed iron sight. And that's another thing is, if I did lightweight this rifle for some reason, I would like to have another set of iron sights to put on it. I'm kind of leaning towards something like what the HK416 has with the diopter in the back. So I've shot HKs before, and I kind of like the diopter. I know a lot of people don't, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. I guess the point of this video is, I have a saying too. Yours was keep it simple, stupid, and mine was sorry about that. Had to switch batteries, so that one was almost dead. Sorry, my saying is less is more and none is perfect when it comes to tactical stuff. For example, this holster. This holster is not but 2 sheets of plastic and some loops. That's all this is. There's nothing that can go wrong with this. It's pretty much bulletproof. I mean, you could get up and stomp on this plastic. It does not break. Doesn't distort, doesn't bend, doesn't anything like that. There's not really much to that. Okay, just like this gun, there's really not much to this. There's a flashlight which can be dumped easily if you need to. This gun, there actually is a lot to it. It kind of breaks that rule, but I kind of love it all at the same time. But it also kind of follows the rules too, in the fact that nothing on this gun takes batteries. There's a flashlight that I can pop on there. Pop off a couple of rail covers, pop it on. Okay, but that's the only thing on the whole gun that takes batteries. If you can get away without something, don't have it. But that being said, if you have something that is like a super bright flashlight that illuminates shit at 500 yards, if that gives you some sort of really good advantage, which a light like that probably would, or if a night vision scope gives you a big advantage, I would go ahead and buy it, because even as long as it has batteries, you have it, even if that's for like 10 hours. Okay, that's just my thought on it. But, like the night vision scope, for example, again, if that's $3,000, don't buy it. Because for $3,000, 24 hours of night vision really isn't worth that. Even if you carry extra batteries. I'm just estimating 24 hours, because that's actually a pretty long time for a battery to last. But I think you get my point. Keep it simple, stupid. Less is more, none is perfect. It's all about the same thing. It's something I struggle with myself. I mean, I'm sure you do too. You said you had an M&P 15T, which is a heavy motherfucking gun. It's basically what this thing is. I think the T was a piston gun, if I remember right, and they may have made a direct gas version of that. Yeah, it's neither here nor there, but I guess my point is, though, rifles like this do have their point and purpose. Not everything you do is going to be dragging a rifle through the woods. In fact, for the civilian shooter, I'm going to say you're not going to do that very much at all. But do you need an ACOG as a civilian shooter? No, you don't. There's no reason to have one, other than the fact that it's a fucking badass scope. Okay, if you just enjoy shooting with it, yeah, I'll go ahead and have it. The main reason I haven't sold that, for way more than what I bought it for, is one reason. That's because I wear these, and without these and with the ACOG, I'm still combat effective. I can still accurately shoot. I'm nearsighted. Anything out past maybe 25 yards is just a big buzzball. But if I'm looking through an optic, it's more like, I don't know, 500 yards, something like that. I know you're thinking it should be, 4 times whatever that original range is, but it's like an exponential increase. I can't explain it. Having that is as good as me having a pair of glasses, and that's indestructible, and always on my rifle. So just because you see somebody that has a bunch of this stuff doesn't mean that it doesn't serve a purpose for them. But, the only thing on this gun really I think that doesn't serve any purpose is that stock. That stock is totally a I just want to have it type thing. I could totally use this stock, which is, I think, military surplus also. Actually, it may even be like a stolen stock set. I don't know. I bought it at a gun show, and the guy had a whole bunch of them, like he stole a crate off an army base. It's probably not the best thing, but you know, it'd be a little difficult to prove. Anyway, thanks for watching. I think I just kind of rambled, but you know, maybe I made some sense to you. But not everybody has, you know, a $3,000 AR-15 just for the fun of it. I use this rifle day in, day out, and you know, the most expensive item on the whole rifle, that ACOG, serves a direct purpose for me. So, again, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up the video and don't forget to subscribe.